morning. It is day 1 of contemporary-a-thon and I'm not actually starting off the day by reading because it's a Monday and I got a lot of stuff to do and I need to kind of like stick to a plan this week. I'm hoping to kind of be less, you know, all over the place and like keep my life on a schedule because I need to do that. So I'm gonna do some writing this morning and then I'm gonna answer some emails and then I'm gonna apply for jobs and then I'm going to read in between those breaks. I have some morning coffee here with me, which is good. It is the end of day 1 of contemporary-a-thon and I thought I'd give a little bit of a reading update. I haven't finished any books today, but I did read 3 books that I said that I was going to read. I read a couple of chapters from Lucky in Love by Casey West and I'm really enjoying that one at the moment. And then I switched over to listening to My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. I think I'm going to put that one down because I'm not really enjoying it. And the other one that I just picked up was To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I'm up to chapter 15 and I'm really enjoying it. I just got up to the part where I'm reading the letters and I really like it. I just say that walking home from the gym is so painful and I hate doing it, but I always have to do it because I hate waiting for the bus for ages. Anyway, I am gonna sit outside while I have my morning coffee and read a little bit, or well, listen to Lucky in Love by Casey West because I have a phone interview later on this afternoon and I was gonna go film before that, but my hair hasn't dried yet from the shower, so I think I might film this afternoon and then I can just prep for my phone interview while I sit here. So that's my morning so far. I also decided that I'm not going to continue on reading My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella because I'm not in the mood for it and I'm hoping to pick up some other ones. At the moment, the only 2 that I'm set on reading throughout the week is To All the Boys I've Loved Before and Lucky in Love. Okay, thank you. Just got done with the phone interview. It was actually a lot quicker than I thought it would be. I was still nervous though. I have a face-to-face interview tomorrow to go to, which I wasn't expecting because the first time that she, you know, booked the appointment, she said the 21st, which is 2 days from now, and I'm like, okay, cool. I have like a day to kind of like prepare and stuff. But then she was like, oh no, actually there's one tomorrow, and I was like, okay. Okay. I'm hoping to just relax today and finish Lucky in Love because it's only a 7-hour audiobook and I've gotten through it pretty quickly. So I want to finish that and then I'm gonna do some writing because I just watched a lot of writing videos on YouTube while I was waiting for the phone call, and yeah, I'm a lot more motivated and a lot more inspired to work on my writing. Also, November's coming up and I really want to write my first draft during NaNoWriMo, so if I'm gonna outline, I have to outline now. I was actually clearing out my wardrobe the other day because it's springtime now and I wanted to find my denim shorts. Now, in my lifetime, I've only owned 1 pair of denim shorts and they were originally my mom's and I've had them since I was a teenager, and I found them and I tried them on and they didn't fit me, and I kid you not, I got so sad. I was on my bedroom floor almost about to cry before I actually had to literally stop myself and just tell myself that I could just go shopping tomorrow and buy new denim shorts. Whenever I think I'm at a point in my life where I'm actually okay with my body, there's these negative thoughts that just try and seep in, and I'm not gonna let it seep in this time, because I don't, like, I've had those shorts since I was 15 years old. I am now 25. It's been 10 years. There's no way my body stays the same for 10 years. And also, they weren't my size to begin with, because they were originally my mum's, and I am not the same size as my mum, nor have I ever been. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that, but I just wanted to share my frustration in my own brain. See, I always have to, like, vlog whenever I hang out with you, because otherwise people will think that I have no friends.
That's fair enough.
Look, I got a friend.
Hi, I'm her friend.
Yay.
She's my friend.
It's springtime, which means bonfires. We should have a bonfire.
Oh, like
soon.
on the beach
with like alcohol.
A mat, and oh my god.
Tasha and I actually ended up going to Officeworks to print out some photos, which I really liked. I didn't print all of them, but I just wanted to test out the sizing, and I really like them, because especially there are ones where this one, like, we took in the south of France with some Indonesian people that we met, and yeah, they're just great memories. This was my year 12 art excursion, so this was like 10 years ago now. This was my 19th birthday, 18th birthday. I have a bottle of vodka in my hand. Yeah. This was also, I think I was 17 here. And yeah, just thought I'd print them out. This one in particular reminds me of a specific moment. It was 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning or something. That's why I'm on the phone, because my dad was calling me, asking me where I was. And I don't know how we got home that night, but we survived somehow. And then this was a Bali trip. This was a library at the park that we found. I think this was on a Father's Day. I just really like this picture of us. And yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna spend the rest of the night listening to Lucky in Love. I'm hoping to finish that tonight. Also, I think Scribd knows that it's contemporary-a-thon, because Sadie by Courtney Summers is on audiobook. So I might end up putting that into one of the books I read this week, because I like Courtney Summers. It is day 3 of the contemporary-a-thon. I just got home from my interview, and I'm having lunch now because I'm exhausted and I'm hungry. And I think I'm gonna chill out for a bit and watch some YouTube videos, because I don't know if anyone else gets this, but whenever I have to, like, be social and, like, you know, put on my, like, outgoing mask, I get super exhausted. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and finish Lucky in Love this morning, well, today, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Wintergirls. So I'm definitely going to finish Lucky in Love. I know I keep saying that, but I'm gonna do it. I just finished listening to the audiobook of Lucky in Love by Casey West. I have to say I didn't like this one quite as much as I liked any of her other books. I mean, even with The Fill-In Boyfriend, which wasn't like the greatest, it was still good, whereas this one I don't know, I got bored halfway through, and like I didn't really like the ending either. Basically, I don't think I've said what the book is about. It follows the trope of, like, the lottery winner thing. So it's about this girl who doesn't usually believe in luck, and she wins the lottery on her 18th birthday. And she just, like, finds out that everyone's kind of using her, and she kind of, like, has to deal with all that. Plus there's this guy that she works with who doesn't know that she won the lottery or something. Yeah, it wasn't, I think I would give it maybe like a 2.5, which is probably the lowest I've ever given a Casey West book. Anyway, with all that being said, I think this will still cover the challenge to read a diversity book. Is that one of the challenge? I'm sure it was, because the love interest is Asian. So, yay. I'm gonna move on to Winter Girls next, or maybe I will read To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I just got an email from Booktopia saying that my book will probably come tomorrow for Winter Girls because I ordered the paperback copy. So maybe I should get a start on that on audio while I kind of just bum around the house. I'm not really in the mood to do anything today. I was gonna do some writing and I was gonna do some filming, but I have a really big headache and my mood's not in it today. I think I'm gonna like put coconut oil all over my face and my hair and just relax for the rest of the day. Maybe I should like hold up some of the books, you know. Oh, shit. How does that song go? Hi, I got my hair cut yesterday and now I can't stop touching it, but I'm so glad my hair is back too short. I hate having long hair. Anyway, I wanted to do an update on Winter Girls by Laurie Halse Anderson. There's this plot device thing that happened that I really want to talk about because I don't like it, and I know it happens in a lot of books, but it's kind of the miscommunication plot device, sort of. Basically, without spoiling anything, the main character kind of hides her identity to this other person, and I feel like it's going to create some unnecessary drama, and I hate unnecessary drama or unnecessary miscommunication. I know, you know, it happens a lot in books and in movies and TV shows because it creates great tension and drama and all that stuff. I'm just not a big fan of it, so I hope it doesn't, like, I hope it's not the main focus of why the drama is happening in this book. I know it's not, but I hope it doesn't play a bigger role than it should, if that makes sense. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna spend the day reading the book. I'm gonna try and hopefully finish it today. I don't know if that'll happen, but I'm also gonna do a lot of writing today. Anyway, besides that, I've been slowly getting through To All the Boys I've Loved Before. The only reason why I keep putting it down is because I'm reading it on the ebook and it really hurts my eyes. So I really wanted to order myself a paperback copy, but apparently one, they're out of stock, and the other version, which is like the movie tie-in, I'm not allowed to have because they're not allowed to ship it to Australia because it's not out here yet or something like that. Thankfully I got my money back because it was like $25, but yeah, now I'm gonna have to wait until, you know, my local bookstore has a copy available. That's the only reason I'm not, like, you know, actively reading it. I am really enjoying it. I think it's super cute. The main character I haven't completely fallen in love with. I love her in the movie, but you know, in the book it's a lot more annoying, I think, her voice, just because she sounds so much younger than she actually is. I just finished reading Winter Girls by Laurie Halse Anderson, and I absolutely loved the writing style. It definitely put me into the mindset of someone who's dealing with an eating disorder, specifically the one that she has, which is anorexia, and it like went all in with all the obsessive thoughts and the obsessive counting and like the negative, bitter, angry thoughts that she had towards herself and the people around her. On top of all of that, she is also dealing with a lot of grief, because the story is about this girl who's suffering with an eating disorder and trying to get better, but she also has a friend who just recently passed away from an eating disorder, so it's a lot to do with grief. It's a lot to do with her own eating disorder and her own struggles with it, and I really enjoyed it. I love it in the way of the writing style and how it felt raw when talking about, you know, the difficult topics in it. And there are definitely like trigger warnings to this book, but I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Anyway, I honestly didn't think that I would finish that book before Sunday, but now that I have, I'm feeling very confident, and I'm going to try and read To All the Boys I've Loved Before and hopefully finish it. I spent the majority of the night doing my photo wall, so I don't know if, you know, if I'll just end up falling asleep, but I'm gonna try. Sadly, the end of Contemporary-a-thon. It's nighttime now, which means that I'm probably just gonna do my wrap up now, because there's probably no way that I'm gonna be able to you know, finish another book. But I did complete 3 books. The first book that I completed was Lucky in Love by Casey West, which is a contemporary romance novel, and it completed the challenge to read a diverse contemporary and also to read a contemporary in a non-traditional format, because I listened to it on audiobook. And I gave that book a 2.5 out of 5 stars. It didn't live up to the other works by Casey West. I'm not sure why. I didn't like the trope in it. I didn't like the characters. I didn't like the love story and the romance in it, so yeah, it was kind of a letdown. The second book that I read and finished within the week was Winter Girls by Laurie Halse Anderson. This is a darker contemporary that deals with the topics of mental health and an eating disorder and also grief. So this completed the challenge to read a dark or spooky contemporary, because this isn't spooky, but it is, you know, it covers a dark topic. And it also completes the challenge to read a contemporary from a new to you author. I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. And the last book that I just completed a couple of minutes ago is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, which is another contemporary light-hearted romance book. It follows this girl named Lara Jean who writes love letters to people that she's had major crushes on. She never sends those letters out though, but one day her letters get sent out and she has to like deal with the aftermath of that. It's really cute. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to reading more in the series. I gave the book a 4.5 out of 5 stars or 3.5, I don't know, somewhere. I haven't completely figured it out yet because I've just finished it a couple of minutes ago, but it's really good. It's really cute. I I really enjoyed it. I'm not sure what challenge it would fit. I'm not sure if it has orange on the cover. I'm not sure if... I don't think my initials are anywhere on the cover as well. I think maybe the movie tie-in might have an orange font. I'm not exactly sure because I read it on ebook and there's no orange on that. So maybe it could just be my like 5-star prediction, even though I didn't give it a 5-star, but I kind of predicted that I would really enjoy it. Anyway, I guess that's it for the contemporary-a-thon. Let me know if you participated and how many books you read, and if you enjoyed any of them, if you have any recommendations for me based on the contemporary books that I enjoy. Yeah, thank you for watching, and you will see me in another video soon.